So, we can all admit the Khali's championship title match, championship reign was pretty god-awful. WWE booked it in a very terrible way, and I think I can book it better. So here's how it's gonna start out. You know, Khali wins the title in the SmackDown Battle Royal. And here's how it goes. Basically, Khali's gonna basically what they're gonna do with Khali is have him issue open challenges. Because Khali's so confident in himself that he's gonna win this title that he issues open challenges to anyone who might want to take it. And so, but here's the catch though. All of the matches, all of the open challenge matches, don't last longer than 90 seconds. And here's why. It's basically to build up Khali as a big, heel, unstoppable monster of a human without him having to go too far out of his ability range. And so what's gonna happen? All these big time people, big time people like John Cena, Triple H, Mark Henry, Kane, the Big Show wrestling. I don't know. Maybe the Big Show. I don't know if he's wrestling at the time. I don't know. I don't remember. Basically, the big time superstars time we're gonna line up, take the open challenge. And they're all gonna lose in a matter of 90 seconds. And the Khali is gonna remain unpinned and unsubmitted for a good couple months. Some mid-carders every once in a while and some big-time people every once in a while. Now, this goes on for a couple of months. He never actually has a really big feud, because that would ruin it and make it all well. He doesn't end up getting a really big feud, but that comes later on. But, all these squash matches, and basically, every title match is a squash match. So, this happens for a good 2 months or so. The Khali's getting bored. The Great Khali's getting bored because no one's giving him a proper challenge. Basically, we're playing a Braun Strowman, but I guess better. I don't really know. You guys will provide the feedback with me. And so one night on, what was it? Friday Night SmackDown. He's gonna issue himself another open challenge. And this time, Batista comes out. Khali's thinking, basically, everyone's thinking, okay, it's gonna be another squash match. Who knows? But this one is different, because Batista manages to last a full 4 minutes against the Giant, which again, is not very long for a title match, but it's longer than anyone has lasted against the Great Khali. You see what I'm saying? As long as anyone has lasted against Great Khali. Sorry, I had to close the laundry door. What was I saying? Yeah, so he lasts for a full 4 minutes, which again, it's not very long for a title match, but it's longer than anyone has lasted against Great Khali so far. And in the process, what I meant by unpinned or unsubmitted, no one even got him on the ground to pin him in the first place. That's how you're gonna build him up. No one was good enough. I'm not gonna say good enough. Like, no one was powerful or strong enough to get him even on the ground to pin him. Batista does what no one has done so far and got him on the ground to pin him. Albeit he still kicks out after one count, but he did what no one has done before and got him on the ground for a pin. So yes, that lasts for a full 4 minutes. So, they have another rivalry. So this is where rivalry comes in. Rivalry between Batista and Khali for one solid month until the next pay-per-view comes along, which I don't remember what it was. And also, if there's any conflicting things that show up at all in this, there's a storyline that conflicts with this storyline, and and everything, just let me know and give me your feedback, please, because I'm just trying my best. Okay, but yeah, just give me your feedback if any of this conflicts with anything. Okay, and then so the next pay-per-view comes along. And so it's a match. It's a World Heavyweight Championship match against Khali and Batista. But the other catch is that throughout their whole 1 month rivalry, they have been, every match that they put on lasted longer and longer. So, the first match the Batista did with him was 4 minutes, so the next one would be 5, 6, 7, and then so forth. Basically, we're building up that Batista is slowly wearing down this monster of a man. Up until the point where at the pay-per-view, this rivalry, the point where at the pay-per-view, this match goes on for a whole 10 minutes. Okay? Full 10 minutes, alright? Which, again, is not very long for a title match, but it is pretty... It's, again, it's not long for a title match, but it's the longest anyone has ever gone. Longest anyone has ever gone against the Khali so far. Or would be the longest anyone's ever gone against Khali so far. Sorry. Oh, people are coming home. I was so fucking scared for a second. Sorry, guys. It's basically the Khali, a full 10-minute match. And everything is going... So basically what happens is that Khali has Batista in the Khali clutch, or whatever it's called. Yes, people coming home. His Batista in the Khali clutch, or whatever the fuck it was called. His submission move at the time. And just when it seems like Khali is about to make Batista tap, he powers through it, powers out of it, much to the surprise of the giant Khali. And then Khali reverses it and slams him down to the mat with the spinebuster. Slams him down to the mat with a spinebuster for the 3 count, effectively ending Khali's title reign. I mean, so what did you guys think of that one? I thought it was pretty good. You guys always give me your feedback, though. I think that'd be a really good idea. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time, next video, whenever I make it. Peace out, guys. So give me your feedback.